Well, let's go ahead and start this anchor tag. So I'm just opening my notepad.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So again, let me just open the yesterday's program so that I just copy paste. Don't have to type the HTML again and again.
Okay.
So here it is. So I just copy it, save as. I'll say this is anchor.html. Let me use the same code. I'll just add link here. Say let's add a link a href. And I was talking about the path yesterday, like the absolute and relative path. You can do the same thing here too. Like you can either give an absolute path or a relative path here. It doesn't matter. So let's see what happens here. And I say here Google, and I give here http www.google.com. I'm saving it. So I go to the code, to this live and stick here. Yeah, you can see it here. Like, say you can you see it? Can you see it here?
Yes, yes.
I just type. See what I've done is like a href equal to, and just see it only Google appears here. Like we don't see anything. But when I hover here, you can see on the bottom left it says whatever I have typed the href, it shows it here on the bottom left, extreme
So
bottom.
Google that some text that you
So let's see
type.
what happens when I click on it. So it's see as soon as exactly. So whatever I type in between this open A and close A, that's what it appears. Like say Google, I type here Google. Let me say I type Sagar here and I save it here. So I go to here, I refresh, say, can see it here. So whatever I type it in there, it appears here. So let's see what happens if I click on it. See, as soon as I hover on it, like I come on top of it, see, the pointer changes to clickable. Like, it's a default action of a anchor tag. Like, whenever I go there, it says, it provocates me, like, hey, this has to be clicked. So, I click on it, and it takes me to Google.
Right. Okay. So in other words,
yeah, you can see it here. The default target is.
The some text is like your whatever the title that you want to give to the link is what the some text is.
Yeah, but I can give any title. Say I'll say title equal to search engine. I mean, title is just for information, like what it is. It doesn't actually, whatever you type it here, it need not be a title. So title is just, see, it's a different concept. Like these days, see what Google exactly does is, okay, you know about this Google search engine, right? Like whatever you type in here, say for instance, I say Tutoslive. So it gives me results, some results here, like tutoslive.com, Tutoslive Facebook. Okay, so what Google exactly doing is like it is crawling, like it is going every nook and corner of this particular website, tutoslive.com, Tutoslive Facebook, and Start Bootstrap. So it's going to every page and it's scraping and it's looking for Tutoslive. So if there is a word called Tutoslive in this particular website, yeah, there is that word. Okay, let me index it up against Tutoslive. So whenever somebody searches for Tutoslive, this is what I show to them. So that's how Google works. So these titles here, so they help Google saying, hey, okay, there is search engine here. Let me put this particular website, the whole content of this website against search engine. So you got the importance again. See, I'll show. I'll just save this here and come back to here. Oh, it's gone actually. Let me go back. Yeah, here. So I just refresh this. Now I hold on it. See, you can see the search engine there.
No, scroll up.
Oh, you're disconnected.
Okay. Search engine is the tag. Right. Gotcha.
You're here?
Yeah. So the title is nothing but it's creating an index for.
Are you here? Disconnected. Maybe I top my internet speed. I'll do this tomorrow. Arun, are you here?
I'm here. I'm here. I can hear you.
You're here? Okay, fine. Right. So, see, I get the title as search engine here.
Right. Can you hear me?
So whenever I come on top of it,
Can you?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Now.
So now can you see that search engine on the bottom?
Yes, I was able to see that tag search engine. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is that search engine or the title that whatever we give, it will enable it to index whatever the matter it is. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it helps you.
I mean, it's not that relevant. Just speak.
I think Rahul is here.
Rahul is here. Okay, let me just. Oh yeah, Rahul is here. He doesn't have a microphone cam. Yeah, fine. Yeah, hi Rahul. There's a class. You're late. So we're just discussing about the anchor tags. I guess you missed the previous classes too. But that's okay. You can just pick up here. That's not a problem. Yeah, coming to you, Arun. So this particular title is only of of less importance actually. It only works when when Google or any search engine tries to put you on top of the search results. So it works then.
So
Unless and until it doesn't have any very much importance. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the href is important here. The target. You see here, whenever I click it here, it opens it in the same page. Do you see that? Like, it's just not going into the new tab. So the default target is self. So as I said, self is something which opens the link or the href in the same page itself.
Right.
Now let me go here and say target.
To blank.
I said blank.
So by
and
default,
let me change this name to Google. Self, exactly. By default, it opens in the same page. And let me refresh this. Then again, it changed Google to Google, and you can see the title over there. I click on Google. Now you can see it here. It opened in the new tab. See, our program is still here, and it opened in the new tab. So it's up to the developer to how well he can use this target. Like, does he want to open it in the same tab, or usually what happens is, like, if you're going to a website, say I'll just take you to some website. Let's say just give me a website. I'll say any website.
Okay.
Or let's go to Google itself. You can see it here. There are some links here. These are all links because whenever I go there, it shows like just click me.
Right.
Even this is a link. Even this is a link. So
Right.
again, these are all links. Like see here, Hindi, Bengali, Telugu. So I click here. This is self now. When I click on Telugu, this is self because it's opening in the same page. But when I go here and say
Right.
click on this, oh, it's again self. It's in the same page.
Right.
So it's up to the developer or the
Uh-huh.
designer to to what to use. Like do you want me to go to a new page or do you want this link to be opened in the same page? So that's about
Now,
target and
okay,
target
one
blank
quick
and target
question.
self.
What are the
Mm-hmm.
industry standards? Like for the ISO
Mm-hmm.
standards, are the default ones are the standards, and then whatever the additional are the
Uh,
customized as far as business can.
exactly.
You're
See,
breaking.
coming to the web page design, there are no problem. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Repeat what you said. Yes, I can.
Yeah. Like yeah, whenever we are designing a web page, like there are no particular standards actually. It's up to the developer, the designer. He got the freedom to do whatever he wants to.
Okay.
So he may just use target equal to self or target equal to blank. Like it's up to him or her.
Okay. Okay. So it's basically what the user requirement is based on.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, if this is my
Mm-hmm.
page, okay, I won't let Google to open in the same page. I'll say Google, I'll let the Google to open in the new tab.
Uh-huh. Then you do it as a blank, if
But
I get you.
if there is something like yeah, if there is something like about us or about me, then I'll let it open in the same page because I don't want him to go into a new tab and just switch the tabs and see the information. So
Yeah.
it's up to it's my decision,
Okay.
to how does it appear or not.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, are we clear on it?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's take one more
Mm-hmm.
example on this HF. Let me say, let us give some relative paths here. We have few programs here. This program is anchor.html, and yesterday we have seen a image.html.
Right.
So I say here, I'll say
Mm-hmm.
for the image, and I'll say image. I want this to be open in the same page, so I'm just removing it because I know the default action is self. So even if I don't use target, it opens in the same page.
Right.
So I click refresh here. So you can see here it changed. See whatever which is written inside the anchor tag, it appears as blue and underlined. You see here?
No.
See here, I wrote click for the
No, I
outside the
didn't
anchor
get you
tag
what you were
and
trying to say.
image inside the anchor tag.
Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Got you. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
whatever is the
Within the
link is defaultly blue in color. You can see here.
right. Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll just click it. See,
Okay.
it opened in the same page. It went to image.html. You can see the address here. So this is how we use the relative paths. We use relative paths like yesterday I told you like whenever we want to go out of this folder, we put two dots and a slash to go out. Or if I want to go inside a folder, I say images. So this is how we use relative paths. We have discussed it yesterday.
Right.
Okay, let's try how does this work. I guess we have one. Oh no, we don't have image.html outside. So let me give this relative path and see what happens if I click that. I know that there is no image.html inside that particular
Okay.
image.
So it doesn't
So
go
let's see.
anywhere.
And I click here.
Mm-hmm.
See, Right. It does go, but there is no file like such. So it says file not found.
Okay.
Got it?
Because the path is incorrect.
It went inside the images folder. See, it
Yeah.
went inside the images folder. Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
The path is correct, but there is no file inside images. I'll show that
Right,
here.
I understood.
See, I'm going inside images. There's nothing, but it's an empty folder, or there are only two images over there. But there is no image.html. Now
Right.
what I do is like I just drop this image.html inside that. Now you can see there is an image.html inside it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I refresh this. Yeah, now you can see. But there is no image here because again in
In the
image.html,
alter text.
let's
Yeah.
see. Let me open. Oh, it's here. I'll just edit with Notepad++. Now you can see here it's going out of this images folder
Uh-huh.
and it is looking for brahmi.jpg. But when we go here and see this is images. It goes out of images. There is no brahmi.jpg. Hence it says there is no image found and it throws like the alt tag here.
Yes. This is no more. Yeah. Got you.
Yeah. Right here.
Now, a quick question on that statement.
So that
When
is
we
how the anchor tag works, and we have to discuss two more properties of this anchor tag.
right, Sagar, a quick
So I'll
question.
just come back normal,
Can you hear me?
save it
I have a
here.
question.
Let me bring back the image.html to its normal place. Yeah. So no.
Okay, a question.
Here I
When
can't
you
hear
go
you.
back to that
You're gone again.
HTML page, here we gave an alt tag that this is Snowy Mountain and the title name as mountains. Now my question is the other attributes like title and all, will those imply to the alt tag too?
For the
Yes,
images, you
when you
say?
go into the
Yeah,
HTML
again.
code page, like go into that image.html, the previous one.
Uh-huh.
And when you go there, you had like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking about the previous last yesterday's class. After you put an image,
Yeah, this is the one. Uh-huh.
all right, and then when you do the image page and then JPEG, it does not find the file, and then it goes and activates the alt tag, right, where the text has been given. This is Snowy
Right.
Mountain. And then after that, there
Uh-huh.
is this title equals mountain.
Uh-huh.
So the title equals mountain is only pertaining to the
Uh-huh.
JPEG file, or even it implies to this alt tag, which is this is Snowy Mountain. When the cursor goes on Snowy Mountain, it still refers to as mountains.
Right. Yeah, see, the title refers to the tag actually. It doesn't refer to the image itself. It refers to the tag. Like this tag has a title which is mountain. So whenever there is this tag, it displays okay the title is mountains. And again coming to the art, it doesn't have anything to do with the SRC. It has something to do with the image tag. Like this attribute is this attribute is of image tag. Again SRC is an attribute, like these collectively apply to the image tag.
Okay, not to the alt tag. So alt tag, can you execute this page and go to the,
Okay, yeah, this is
yeah,
this is the
so
one, right?
execute
Yeah,
this.
you see here, can you see
Then put
this?
the tag, yes. Now, does it show any tag? Mountains, it does show that. Yes, got you. That's what I wanted to verify. Because
Right.
anything that comes into
Yeah.
it the attributes
Yeah,
followed
that's
by
what.
will apply to it. Okay, got you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, now go
So
back to the
now
content page.
let's go back to our
Experience.
anchor.html. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Cool, fine. So that's how we give the relative paths and absolute paths. Yeah, you got it right. The absolute and relative paths.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me use the mail to here. I'll go to the internal links after this. So I say mail to tutoslive dot help at the rate gmail.com. I say now click to I say email
Mm-hmm.
and let me change the title to I mean it doesn't matter but still I'll say
Oh, it
click
changed everything
to
under the image. Okay.
yeah I changed actually. So let me go to here. This is anchor.html. Click here. Now you can see here. Click to email. Now let me click it. So mine is Windows
Mm-hmm.
8. So it has a default email
Mm-hmm.
application. Like unlike other systems have Outlook. And see this is what like Windows 8
Right.
has a default email application. So whenever I click on that, it's going to my email application. Like instead of I am copying the email address and going back to my email application and sending an email, and it goes directly there. Let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
See here,
Also,
two.
it feeds into, yeah. And then only you have to do is like a message, add a
Exactly.
message or
So it
attachment and send it. Got it.
add a subject and a message. Now we have a provision here. Like I'm just closing this out.
Mm-hmm.
Alt F4. So let me go back to the
Mm-hmm.
program. So I say here's the program. I say a question mark and subject equal to I say what's up. So I save it again. So what it does is like wherever there is a subject, it puts WhatsApp over there.
No,
Got
I
it?
couldn't see it. That's too. I couldn't see
And
the text syntax. You had added a question mark and then sub J or sub I.
you can subject
WhatsApp. Okay,
subject
subject
J.
WhatsApp. Okay.
It's a J for Jaipur. Okay, and I put an and
Okay.
symbol here. This is an and
Uh huh.
symbol,
Uh
and then
huh.
I say body equal to. Say body equal
Uh
to
huh.
hello, how are you?
Oh, so it automatically fits in
So
the
I'm saving
body and
this
then the subject line of
exactly
the
in the
email.
subject.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And within that subject, can you also include the automated data?